it would go like it does. I would go, okay, first of all, I couldn't hardly go in there with my green lights, whatever you want to call it. I fucking live by those. My guidance saved my life in this house, and then they got mad. Everything I did, even breathing or blinking, was because I was mentally ill. It became so clear and a violation of my constitutional and civil rights. It didn't matter. It became clear it was being used as whatever the word. And I assume as long as their terrorists are here, it will be. And as long as the West Coast, yeah, I just can't even discuss that. Because it's too heartbreaking. It's the truth too. And I spend so much time in here reflecting on that, because one would do that. One would just totally naturally do that. And I just can't believe them. I mean, I tried to make things better, right? When I was 31, I did my part. But my therapist for post-traumatic abuse, childhood abuse, blah, 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 was saying, why are you doing that? That's the abuser. The primary caregiver is the reason for this trauma. But in AA, the blue book, the big book, they tell you to do what I did. So I was just trying to get that long-term sobriety that I have today. Okay? I've never had a lot of people around me. I wasn't discussing this kind of serious traumatic child abuse with people at AA, which is no surprise because people don't discuss that stuff with Tom, Dick, and Harry. So, of course, if I would have, they would have said, oh no, listen to your therapist. She's helping you stay sober. She's helping you work out a huge component to why you are an alcoholic. But I didn't share my entire life story in an AA meeting, okay? So people didn't know, so I was confused, and that's enough of that, okay? We're gonna stop right there with why I had contact. But the facts are, I had made contact, tried to make things better with the people in the West Coast at 31, and look what they did. I'm in a fucking terror cell, and they're fucking sending cops like they always have, okay? It's feds. They're part of this terror cell, and blah, blah, blah. The agents, who I can hardly talk about the shit I see them and hear them do, except I just did now. I put it in writing. They don't, I guarantee you, I mean, I have a little education on this. I have 2 years, you know. They don't need me talking about the fucking federal agents and any of my relatives. My relatives, some of them are in some sort of Christian fucking terrorist cell. It's really fucking serious. And they did actions to prove it. They just announced themselves to the whole world. And I don't want to get into this. I'm always plugging my ear in here. I'm in hell on earth in this fucking house. Okay. But the online harassment is still persisting. Oh my God. No, it's not going to stop. And yesterday, the TV thing, when I was able to go in there because of my guidance, it would be on, running the thing on. I've made this so clear. It's so terrifying what they're doing up there. Like when I was here and they were crawling on the ladders, and I've done so much typing on this. It's demoralizing to the victim of crime to have to keep repeating it all. So I'm not. The TV thing has started. I made it clear, and I filmed and typed it when it started months and months and months ago, maybe a year ago. It's a blur now because I'm a victim of crime. And it's just so scary how they're running this house and the violent crimes they commit here and everything else they do. It's so scary how they stalk me. It is so scary how the police are protecting them. It is so fucking scary what happened to this country. I am by the fucking White House. Yeah, I know. That's serious. Okay, so, all right. So the TV thing was doing that, and I'd go in there, it would turn off. After I had gone back in here only, every time, it's new. It turns off while, I don't want to say to the top cop it's totally new, but it seems new to me. But the top cop knows I'm a victim of crime in here going on way too long. This is more prolonged trauma at this point. So my memory might be a little foggy, as if when it comes to testimony of, is that totally new? I mean, but I don't think I'm going to be run through the ringer on if the TV on-off thing is totally new. It's relatively new. This, I'm comfortable saying to the top cop. This is relatively new. When I come in here, that TV will go off by the time I go back in, if I get the green light to go back in. Relatively soon after that, within 10 minutes, it'll be turned off. And then if I go back in, I don't know. I mean, because there's water in there and stuff like that. So when a person's moving around their own area, okay, I've never timed myself. I've never pretended I was a stalker and stalked my fucking self. It's really creepy. And then when I go back in there, the TV will be back on. The point is, this TV up there was on for almost 2 days fucking straight, and a full day fucking straight. It was left on, but it turned off and on, circulating around my movements in there, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. It was so obvious. And it was set over my door, blaring. And my guidance is, which is what I opened up with, the video up with. My guidance was, don't go in there for your life's sake. I don't mess with this house. I've heard too many people die, scream, gargling, thrashing on stuff as they die. Dude, I'm clear with that. I know what I heard, and then I'm smelling stuff. It's not stuff. Excuse my loss of words. I'm smelling corpses. Okay, I'm done with this. The fucking violence I've fucking lived through here. The online harassment is really historical. I mean, this is America. Wow, this will definitely go down there in the halls of history. And then when I go outside, that's all I ever get is how much they fucking despise me. They're just, the people are walking past, they're walking, and no, and the helicopters that I write about, this has been going on for eons. It's so obvious is this house. I'm not going to sit here and testify to that to a whole bunch of crackheads who are puffing on meth pipes. It's so clear. And then they just walk around like it's not happening. This is, we're winning. We're in control. And it's all these white fucking people. And it's like the apartheid. Oh, but there's a scattered, but that's apartheid. There's scattered minorities. This is so fucking creepy. And whoever, period, is out there, they're never nice to me. It's the most fucking dangerous city I've ever been in my life. It outdoes New York times 10. They have a retards they hired at DCPD. Ever since I fucking started talking about the DCPD, I talked about how stupid they were. I don't know. I mean, I haven't really interacted with them since I filmed them last. I'm not going to sit here and look up the dates. But that time, they started, the last time I interacted with them, they got really fucking physically dangerous. And I was like, okay, I have to, by all means necessary, do not interact with these fucking thugs. And then everything that's been on my account has been on my account since then. This entire police department serves the Saudi Arabian king. And these cops can go ahead and think they're going to overthrow. No, it'll last about maybe 2 minutes. The whole city gets blasted by the U.S. and allied forces. You can't see that? I guess not, because with the helicopters, that shit would have any normal person going, holy motherfucking shit, which is what I do, because I've never seen that until I lived here. I'm not going to sit here and describe all that. That is demoralizing to the crime victim. I'm in here, and those cops know that shit. And then if I go out there, the people are acting like this isn't happening. Let's go dancing. Like, they're out of their fucking minds in DC, clearly. I would love to hear what these cops have to say, how pissed they are. They got a crime victim in the house, a whole bunch of fucking criminals, violent motherfucking Muslim terrorists, running like chickens, and a town of fucking apartheid white people. Hey. And then just all smug, smirking, and arrogant. Hey. Yeah. And then when I go out there, the crime victim, they want to bully or physically assault me. Yeah, and I mean that when I say that. Some of these people, I don't want to fucking get smacked. They just unleash the devil on me on the sidewalk. Start banging on me with their newspaper. It's that bad here, dude. Yeah, that's why I don't look at the DC civilians. My guidance says do not make eye contact with any of them. They're fucking volatile. I don't look at them in the eye here. It's been months. I don't fucking make eye contact with them. They're too volatile. The people walking around. But they'll keep walking around with this. The shit that happened yesterday. All day long, multiple times. Just fuck, dude. I don't know what that is called, okay? I've never been somewhere where there's constant circles of helicopters and stuff. I'm not going to get into it because my ear's always fucking plugged here. This is not the place for this bullshit anymore, okay? All right, I'm not going to get mad. But that's what happened yesterday. I'm in here. There's still one downstairs. A Muslim terrorist. Had the TV on when I was in the bathroom on my way to get the groceries. And then as I'm going down the stairs, it turns to classical music. Like, then in 1 second. And the classical goes really up loud. And these people are such fucking Muslim, fucking maniac, fucking freak terrorists. I'm just waiting to film them. This ain't gonna work out for these fuckers on the street. The fucking witness filming them. And the helicopter swarming. Hey, we got the president. Hey, You know what's gonna happen to their Pentagon that protects their ass here? The Pentagon gets blown up too. You wanna bet me? I'll win that bet. Ain't gonna be none of that building left, dude. Nope. Bye.